A very good afternoon to all our followers of the Body Mind Soul Facebook, YouTube, as well as Golden Space YouTube page as well. So, welcome to our live talk over here. And today we are having this real people, real stories, and the theme. Each real people, real stories come with the theme, and we have this on the monthly basis. Sometimes you will see me for having like live audience, and then as well as going online together. And today is very special. We are only having the online version because I am very, very happy and glad to have two beautiful women all the way from Europe that's going to share their journey. And what sort of journey that we are talking about is this the journey back to yourself. So while I have a lot of viewers that is on the screen right now with me, do let us know that where you come from. Drop your comment, whether it's YouTube or Facebook, Golden Space or Body Mind Soul. We definitely will be able to recognize you. And don't be stingy, don't be selfish. Just drop a comment and say hi to me while we are having lots of fun today. Just a little bit of background of the story. We are having some technical issues that my admin at the back is trying to resolve. So you are going to have some chat with me while we talk to you. So do let me know. I'm waiting for all our viewers to let me know where you come from. Whether you are from this part of Malaysia or Southeast Asia, or you are from the Europe, because over here in Malaysia right now, we are 5 o'clock. And if it's Europe, you are really early in the morning. It is 11 a.m. in the Europe. And yes, I have Ludwig from Vienna, Austria. We have Sylvia from Vienna. And Wolfgang, hi girls, great to see you. Thank you. We have Simin from Singapore. Hi Simin, this is first time seeing you. Hope you're going to enjoy more. Today we're going to talk about the journey back to yourself. And let me know if any one of you have actually watched the legendary biography movie Michael. Let me know if you did, because I just did. And what I find it very interesting, why I talk about this right now, is because, yes, I did read a lot about how Michael has a very tough childhood. And that is why he wrote a song about about his childhood. But little did I know, when everything being put into a movie and being portrayed out together, it is really something to understand, something to digest. I believe if you are not in that childhood yourself, you won't be able to understand what a person goes through, especially from a childhood going into an adult. And the whole objective of Real People, Real Stories are, there are quite a few. Number one is all our speakers are alumni, or I would say graduate from the program, a 7 days life transformational program, Awaken The Divine You. Our principal is Master Umesh from the Golden Space. And also, they all have their own little journey. And I wish to have different walks of life to share about their journey, because they are the hero of their life. And to let all of us know that, you know what, while at whatever situation that you're going through, you are never alone. And we wish to let you see there's always hope and there's always solutions through the sharing of their journey. So I'm very curious if I could get our first speaker. So all the speakers at the backstage, do one favor for me. Can you hear me right now? And nod your head or smile. Okay, so I'm going to invite all our speakers out on the stage at the same time. So we have Judy Wings and also Anne Klein. Can you two ladies hear me right now?
Yes, we
Can
can.
you talk as well?
Hello.
Okay, that is good to know. So a little joke to all the audience. So we've been having some technical issue about the audio, whether they can hear me or sometimes they can't hear me, and sometimes they can hear me, sometimes they can't hear me. So we're going to rock and roll and do this together. So let me get Judy for you to introduce yourself first. Judy? The stage is yours.
Yes. Well, hello. Good afternoon, Singapore, and all the other regions over there. And hello, Europe. Myself, I'm in the Netherlands. I live there and I was born there. Uh, I'm 38 years old. I'm a happy mother of two little kids. And
Mm.
I'm working as an executive assistant for a corporate company. And I did the ATDY program. And since then, I'm much more happy. And I can't wait to tell all about it to you.
All right. Thank you, Judy. Anne, the stage is yours. Maybe you can introduce yourself a little bit, Anne.
Okay, hello everybody. I'm Anne. I'm
Mhm.
from Kiel in Germany. That's in the north, next to the Baltic Sea. Yes, and I'm psychologist and I'm systemic therapist. And yes, yeah, I'm also
Okay.
38 years old, and I
Oh,
have a guide dog with me because I'm blind, and his name is Thor.
tour.
Yeah, Thor,
Oh, tour.
like the god in the from the north, from yeah,
Okay.
thunder.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Anne. Um, a little bit about the two of you. I like we always did with real people, real stories. There's a little tagline that kind of like highlight to our audience your journey. So can I have our admin to pull out Judy's tag from what to what? Yes. Judy is from self sabotage to self love. And of course, we have Anne from feeling different to, let's see, let's wait just a little bit moment. From difference to belonging. Cool. So maybe we start with Judy to share your story a little bit. How was because both of you have something in similar, which is you have a tough or yet a little different or challenging childhood. Did you both watch Michael yet? Michael Jackson movie?
No.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it's so a bit tough to digest the journey that he went through, and
Mm-hmm.
it also made me understand, when he wrote the song about his childhood. So since today we're going to talk about childhood, so Judy, let's start with you first. How was your growing up environment?
Whew. Okay, that's good direction forward to ask, and it's straight to the point where it became very hard to me, my
Mhm.
childhood, because I was 8 years old when my parents got divorced,
Mm.
and before those 8 years old, I can't remember very much. Um, but it seems to be they were together. And together with my brother and sister, we were there too. But
Mhm.
since my 8 years old, they got divorced, and because they didn't, well, no, they didn't, they couldn't, or they weren't able to
Take care.
educate us, take care of us.
Mhm.
We had to go somewhere else for 1.5 years, and after that, many things happened. And I can say now that it was a lack of safety and love, which I missed, or at least I needed more, but I didn't receive it. So
Mhm.
that's why I think my childhood was very tough, and it was in the way to be happy and to be light, and I didn't know then, but now I know. Yeah.
Mm, 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 mm. How about Anne yourself?
Yes. My childhood, I think when I look back, sometimes I think in my childhood everything was better. Then I was an adult or became an adult. Um, but I was born with a problem in my eyes, and I couldn't see like all the others. It was less than what you can do. When a person can see 100%, for me it was maybe 8% or 10, and I knew I'm different, and I always tried to be the same. But when I was a child with all my friends there, it was easy because they didn't make a they didn't see a difference there. But when
Mm.
I got older and older, then yeah, people
Things are
see
different.
this between them and me. And yes, and I think that was easy as a child, but also I never had the feeling that I belong to somewhere and somehow. Yeah.
How has that impact you, yeah, Anne? Like the feeling of don't feel belong, or feeling different.
um that I couldn't do things the same way others
Mm-hmm.
do. And yeah, because when I was in primary school, it was cool because we have had a lot of children there from with a lot of nationalities.
Mm-hmm.
We were a colorful group, I think. And then I go to secondary school, and there all the people were the same. They all came from the same city or close to this city, and they look the same, and they were grown up the same. I felt so different uh, then because it wasn't colorful there. And yes, and if
Mm.
you are different and all the others are the same, they look to you like, oh, we only see the difference first. And um, I think people don't look at the similarities first.
Or commonality. You are right. I'll pass this question to Judy. Judy, since Anne mentioned about don't feel belong, have you ever felt that way growing up? Ever since,
Yeah, I think that's the common thing between Anna and me.
Mhm.
We met at during the ATDY, and we had such a click. It felt like we knew each other way longer than we just met there. And it's quite funny that the universe brought us together in this interview, so we can make this as a total thing instead of two separate interviews. So I like it. But let me tell you something about don't belong somewhere,
Mm.
because this is something traveling with me my whole life. It's
Wow.
and now I know that because there was a lack of safety and love, it is something I couldn't do myself, belonging somewhere else. So I missed something which could connect me to other people. Um, and back then I didn't know. So it was only the feeling that I didn't belong somewhere. People were bullying me because I was asking uh, attention. Now I know it, the wrong way, the negative way. Um, so yeah, I do feel the same, as in I know what it feels to not belong there, but the beautiful thing is that you have a choice and you can change. Back then I didn't know, but now I do know.
So, how was it feeling? How does it feel like, when you feel don't belong? Is it a lonely feeling, or you felt like people don't understand you? How does that make you feel?
I think it's both lonely and people don't understand me.
Mm.
But most of the times, for me, it felt like um, that I wasn't part of something. That
Mm.
uh, no matter how hard I try, I just didn't succeed. So I felt really lonely. Yeah.
Mm. And even with in that state, life still carry on, correct?
Yeah, yeah. And you can and be happy and feeling lonely. But there's a deadline on that.
Okay, I'm going to hold you at the deadline first. I would like to say hello to our viewers again. And if any one of you have any question to our two lovely speakers over here, please do drop your comments and your question on your comment box and continue to share out the live talk if you find this is very interesting, yeah, to the audience or to your friends. Okay. So Judy, you talk about deadline. What do you mean there is a deadline that you can be happy and feeling lost or not belong? Can you share your concept of deadline for that?
Yeah, well, it's special to go back to feelings where you now know that you can change them. So
Mm,
back then I didn't know there was a deadline. I just
mm,
thought this was my life. This is it. This is it.
mm.
Like the movie of Michael Jackson.
Yes.
But yeah, you you just meet people, you do stuff, and then at one point in your life, and I'm not sure we are there yet in the interview yet, but then something pops up and you just know I need to do this.
Mm,
I
mm,
need to change it. I there and not because I then need I knew there was a deadline, but just that the feeling I deserve more. I want
mm,
more. This shouldn't be life that it's so hard sometimes and my emotions are so heavy. There
mm,
must be something inside me or the universe
mm.
that can help me feeling happier and lighter, including my childhood.
Mm. Thank you, Judy. Speaking of that, Anne, can I ask you, when you feeling not belong and people might not understand you, how were you in your daily life? Is it in like angry or sad, or how was it for you?
Um, I think I was a lot of angry. I was
Mm-hmm.
a lot angry, and that's also an emotion I have till now to be angry. I know this very well,
Mm-hmm.
and but now I'm a good friend with my this
With your
emotion.
anger.
Yes, with my anger, and yeah, cause. I think it makes me angry because I couldn't change something. And at first, because I don't know the tools how to change. And it was like, wow, why is it like that? It's yeah, I am like this and I can't change. And why is it like this? And I yeah, and that makes me angry, more angry than sad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, cause, cause I think all the time I knew from deep inside that I'm great and I'm good the way I am, and I wasn't sad about this. Um, to be like me, but it makes me angry how I yeah act in the world or have relationships with people.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, and then I learned that in the first years you learn from outside to inside. You learn like this. You see other people and how they treat you, and you think, okay, now that's the way it is. And yeah, like Judy said, it's like this, and it never change. But then you learn, okay, no, I have tools. I have to dive into myself and change it there, and then select better, or get in, yeah, in contact with other energy and frequencies, and then other people who treat you like, yeah, like you, yeah, it's for you.
Okay. Thank you, Anne. So speaking of that, and both of you has been trying to hold back the horses about what you've gotten from Awaken. So let us just go there straight, okay? Because this is totally different from how we have said, and then universe give us a very good way to bring the two of you as classmates, and both of you are so connected with each other, and the two of you are the just graduated from our from Awaken the Divine You in Vienna in February this year. It's very fresh, am I right? Okay,
Yes, correct.
so let me ask Judy, how did you come to get to know about Awaken the Divine You, this program? When you were going through your wave of emotions and things like that, and your life?
Yep. Um, well, I did some summits for my work, and there was a person, Pascal Dricot is his name, and he was there too as a speaker. And I met him the first time, and then the second time I met him again, and he brought his wife, and then we talked a bit, and they informed me about this program. And first I was a little bit in doubt. I went home, something happened at home, and I thought, this is it. There's you can work a lot on your intellect. You can do a lot on your body, like physical workouts, eating healthy, taking care of those two things. But Pascal and his wife Sylvia learned me that there is a third one, and I wasn't aware of it. But it felt like this part was missing, and I had to um, to to start the research, or how do you say it differently? Sometimes I'm looking for my words a bit, but to start the journey,
Mm.
what it is. And the third pillar um, they talked about was your inner self, your heart, your emotions, your
Soul.
soul. Thank you, Christina.
Yes. Body,
Uh,
mind, soul.
yes, exactly. Body, mind, soul. Um, so yes, I there was a spark inside me when Pascal talked and Sylvia talked about this program, and um, yeah, I it just felt like it was the right time to go there and to explore about this soul pillar, what it is, and yeah, I was just very curious about it.
Okay. And I do understand that your entire healing journey actually begins way, way before. Like you say, you actually started with body, mind. Do you mind to share a little bit how gotten you to start healing your journey, understanding that, your childhood experience have affected your current adult life?
Yeah, I think it's affecting my life since then till now, and
Mm-hmm.
still, because Awaken the Divine is not a miracle where everything is solved, but it
Yes.
plants a seed inside you where you can easily grow, shine, and be happy. I think
Yes.
I that's the right explanation. I think, right, Anna?
Yeah,
But
hot,
well,
sexy, and spicy.
yeah. Well, I just feel I did a lot of counseling, so intellect, and in between my two pregnancies, so I wanted to become pregnant again, and I was feeling very. I had this backache,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the time I started my body journey, and I was eating very healthy, and I was going to the gym for 4 times. So I did the intellect for many times. I did the gym for many times, and then I think 2 years ago when my second child was already born. I was at work and I didn't feel happy, and it wasn't about work, because this pattern came by every time in at every employer. So it was something else, and I couldn't solve it with my body and my intellect. So I was struggling for many months, and then this opportunity came by to explore something else instead of body and mind.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that how it becomes a pillar of three instead of two. And
All
I
right.
think it's already my whole life that I'm looking for something which can make me lighter and happier and more positive. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Judy. Annie, how about yourself? Like you did mention just now, because of the differences that you felt since young and with your visual impaired, you have lots of anger. So, but I believe that you have other senses that are very strong too. Do you mind to share a little bit about that too?
Yes. Um, yes, I think they were already there when I was born, but I didn't notice, or I noticed, but they are not in front, like now. And I think it's I listen more carefully to others, and I
Mm,
hear what they say between the lines.
mm,
Because I can feel the energy that comes through their words, and sometimes it's like people say something, but you can feel, oh, it's everything there. There is more, or that's not the whole truth, in it. And I started to listen to this and to trust in this sense.
mm.
Yes,
And
that's
how did you get to know about the program, the life transformational program, 7 days program, Awaken the Divine You? Then.
yes. I also I heard from Sylvia, because I know Sylvia since 2012, I think,
Mm,
or a long, long,
wow.
long, long, long time. Because I had a horse in this time, and I started to do the animal communication.
Mm-hmm.
So we meet each other. And yeah, in the last summer, she told me about ATDY, and I was like, ah, yeah, sounds good, but I don't have the money. And yeah, that was true. I don't have the money in this time, and I told her I will be there when he will come back the next time. And then I was on a online session with Master,
Mm-hmm.
and never heard him before, only on short videos or something like this. But then I listened to him and I felt, oh wow, he's such a funny guy, and he's so down to earth, and he's wise and um, attentive. And yeah, I felt comfortable with him. And so I started to have a yes inside of me. And then Sylvia told me, oh, he will come back in February next year. And that was okay. My intuition say yes. Okay, I will go there, and I can manage it now with the money. So yeah, I will go there, and I managed it, and I was there.
Wow. So, when you were going in for Awaken the Divine, you was there anything that you are searching in particularly?
um. No, I think there wasn't something. Mm, yeah, there wasn't something big I was searching for. It was like, okay, my journey started a lot of years before,
Mm-hmm.
and my personal development, and I already knew a lot that everything is inside of me, and I have to go there and yeah, look there first and do a lot in my life. Yeah, became better and better and better. And in summer last year, I was like, I stopped a lot of self work. I stopped with this because I had to say I'm good the way I am. But then Master came around and I was like, okay, I think it's important for me to meet him because he has something for me. I don't know what this will be. Maybe it's because I meet him because I can learn a lot from him about myself. Maybe some things are missing there, and he's the one I have to meet for that. And so I was curious what this will be, and I hadn't expectations before. And I came there and say, I don't know what this week will bring to me, but my intuition say, yes, go there. And I was open for everything. Yes.
All right. So I'm going to hold you there for a moment, okay? And we're going to focus back to Judy a little bit. So, Judy, since Anne already bring us to going into the 7 days in Awaken the Divine You, so how was your 7 days experience for you? I
Mm.
like that pause.
There were a lot of expectations,
Mm.
like feeling expectations, but they were all, I forgot the word. Like, it was more than that.
Mm.
It was undescribable. It was exactly the place where I wanted to be, where I had to be, where I felt coming home, meeting my new family, and to allow myself to be me. Yeah.
Mm. Do you feel belong?
Yes. But before I didn't. Now I do. Yeah.
What is the biggest or the most impactful moment that you have in that 7 days? Maybe one.
Well, there are many, but I think I do know now that it was the meditation after the dance we did. There was this dance where
There's
it
a
felt
there's
like
a
an hour.
session. There's a
Yeah.
session. We're
Yeah.
not going to reveal too much, but there's a session.
There is a session
Yes.
where we had to do something which normally I really like, but at this moment it was a self-sabotage to the max. And then we became underground, slow down, do nothing, and then I don't know. We talked about it, of course, already, and I think it was something. It has something to do with saying goodbye to my old self and celebrate. But that part became much later. The new me. So that was something very intense. A lot of tears and a lot of, like, literally physical feelings in my body which came out, and it flowed during the days after. So it wasn't something that was immediately gone,
Hmm.
but it was a big change, a big shift in myself. Yeah.
Would you agree with what I try to summarize here? It's like after that session, it's a heavy feeling that you feel is surfacing out
Yes, but
because.
I didn't feel light straight afterwards. Actually, I was really sad, and I was
Mhm,
struggling to find the
mhm,
feelings and the words, and um, to figure out what it was. And
mm.
it wasn't even clear in that week what happened. It was many weeks after that I knew what happened back then.
So sometimes it's so interesting that, you know, when we pay for any courses, we expect the change is instant, or we understand what is the change that is within us that is instant. But you have just show to us your personal experience that sometimes trusting that process and allow that process to flow, and eventually we got what we needed during the 7 days of the life transformational Awaken the Divine You program. Would you agree with me on this?
Yes, and the most important thing, which is sometimes a little bit hard for me, is to be patient.
I guess you are not the only one that has this issue, and I will invite all our live viewer. You know, just be honest. Are you the patient type? I am not the patient type. Let me just be. Let me just
Nope.
confess this. How many of you are the patient type over there? To all our viewers, drop your comment. And if you have any questions to Anne and Judy, please welcome you to drop it. I'm actually reading all your comments over here. I do have, you know, all our beautiful viewers that are saying hello and commenting, you know, giving their own suggestion and also their own feelings to us as well. Anne, let's go back to Anne now. How was that 7 days for you then? You said you went in with expectation, or you went in
With,
without expectation?
without
Okay,
expectation.
without
Yeah.
expectation. But then
Yes.
how was experience for you?
Yeah. My experience was great. Yeah, being at the place where I have to be in this moment.
Mm. Mm.
I knew this from the first time, and for me it was so great because we had a lot of sharing there. um, all the people were invited to share a lot of times, and I love this point because we can feel each other and know each other better then. And yeah, sometimes all this, or a lot of times, stories from others has to do something with us.
Mm.
And when we allow, and I allow this, that it touches me, and then I can also heal from what they are sharing there. And I
Mm.
love this part. And what I loved was that I didn't have to do anything to be and hear that I'm right the way I am, and that I'm welcome there, and that I'm part of everybody, and not only part of the group, also Master's part, and Sylvia and Pascal and Wolfgang are part. We are all family and a group, and there is no one. You never have the feeling of somebody is higher or more up than the other. It's all, yeah, we are all the same, and we are right the way we are. And sometimes we have patterns that lets us struggling. And yeah, Master told me a lot. I felt before inside of me, but he gives me words for this, and that always helps me to put something into words, because only feeling is not enough. And now I have words. Yeah, and the one of my um, greatest experiences that was that I was allowed to listen to myself, what I was feeling inside of it, as and it had something to do with one of the other girls there. Um, and I felt inside of me, oh, we have something to do. I want to go to her and hug her and give her a hug. And I shared this, and Master said, okay, do it now. And I go to her, and there was a big story inside of this. And yeah, when I have goosebumps, because it was like, okay, wow, it's right what I was feeling inside of me. And here, first time I have I have the space to listen to it and to act what I feel. Yes. And
Um, how is that important to you? Because this is very interesting. Like, do you mean in the past you did not choose to truly listen and honor the voice inside you, or how was your experience in the past?
mm, yes, a lot of times I felt a lot, but I listen, but I don't act like this because I had the feeling I wasn't invited for this, or a lot of people couldn't understand that there can be something inside of you that you feel, and your mind stands there and say, huh? I don't know, I don't understand. And a lot of people are in their mind, and they have these questions,
Mm.
and so it's hard to act how you feel, and that other people also trust and say, okay, yeah, you have the space.
So since two of you are the classmates, is there any fun moments that you can share with our audience in that 7 days? Fun memories that the two of you could recall? Oh, this is something that we did not discuss because the setting wasn't done in this manner and it just came like that. I just asked. So, Judy,
Yeah.
Anne, who of you would like to enlighten me? Any fun moments with the classmates that really bring in a lot of joy, a lot of laughter, a lot of remembrance of our happy little child that has always
Yeah.
been inside us that we've forgotten about it?
Well, I
Judy.
really love to dance. So after every break, there was a moment where we danced together. Just we choose a song and we danced. And every day, well, not every day, but almost every day, at the end, we were naturally forming a circle, and then we just danced
Have some
whatever
fun.
we felt like. And some people didn't join, some people joined, but it was just something that if you felt it, you could join. And that was something very, it sets you free. It
Mm.
feels very, I don't know, I can't use the right word, but it made me really happy. Yeah.
Do
And
you
it was
feel
funny sometimes because some people are better dancers than other people.
all right? So, would you agree during that happy moments that you kind of like find back yourself?
Mm, no, it was just funny and nice. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't during these moments that I find back myself. There were other moments for that.
All right. And if you are to conclude or summarize or give your journey with this life transformational program, the 7 days Awaken the Divine You, what would be the biggest tip that you have received or the gift that you received, Judy?
Um, that it's don't settle for less to be yourself.
And how after that, yes, and how after that 7 days have any impact or any changes in your daily living?
If there are,
Yes.
no, there are none. No, there are. It's
Okay. She hang.
thoughts.
You were hang. Can you repeat again? Sorry.
Yeah, sure. What did you hear?
There are none, and they are. That's it.
Okay, okay, okay. First a joke, and then there were many things. All right.
Yes.
Well, they're subtle. It's in small things. It's like
Mm-hmm.
the moment I wake up, I start a small meditation, and I put my protection, and it really feels like if I don't do it, the day is a little bit harder, because everything, every energy, every emotion comes to me. When I do, it's so much lighter and easier to go through the day. My relationship with my partner and my children is so much lighter and happier, and not that we didn't make fun, but it's more fun. I can speak out. There's no one in the way that will tell me not to. If I want to, I tell. It's There's no hidden feeling or something. There's no, yeah, it's just all much happier and lighter. And I'm not saying that there a miracle came to me and there are no hard moments anymore, but I do have a choice, and it's easier and naturally to take the choice to make it more fun and happier and lighter. And before I didn't know how to, and now, yeah, now I know.
Mm. And that was the one of the awareness and the gift that after Awaken the Divine You that you receive, and you're practicing it. I like how you say it, Judy. A lot of time we thought life changing, it has to be something major, huge, big, miracles. Only then we can consider that as life changing. But you have just reminded us beautifully that life changing events are moments to moments, second to second in our every daily life. And that is very beautifully shared. Thank you so much, Judy.
And all the small, subtle things are big together.
Yes.
It is life changing, but it's not one big physical, or you cannot point it out. It's just an overall feeling that it is life changing. I don't know how to explain it, but I think I'm very clear.
Yes, you did. You did. Let me just pull out greetings from our dear Master Umesh. Hello, Anne, Judy, and Christina. And Master mentioned thank you for your lovely sharing, love and hugs. Thank you, Master. Thank you to all the audience as well. But if you have any question, please feel free to drop it in the comment, and do let us know what else you would like to understand a little bit more from our two lovely speakers, Judy and Anne. Anne, how about yourself? What is the beautiful gift that you have received from Awaken the Divine You program?
Yes. I think it's more patient and also trust, more trust in the way that I can trust the way I go in my life, and that good things will pop up and I don't have to hurry, or I don't have to chase them, or yeah, hunt them. So I have this trust, because how I was there and go to this program, it wasn't a plan. Maybe a plan from up there, but not inside of me. So like this came to me, a lot of other things will come to me, and now I know this more and more and more. And like Judy said, it's not a big thing you can see and you can touch what changed. It's more the small things that you have moments when you remember what you learned there or what you heard there, and that your feeling is now different, and you have this every day, more or less moments on a day. So
And Anne, I remember. Okay. All right. There's a feedback suddenly. Okay, so I remember during our discussion, Anne, you did mention that something about you have been asking the question, who am I?
Yes.
And after Awaken the Divine You, are you able to share what is your story with this question now?
Yes. Um, yes, I was asking this question a lot. Who am I? And I was walking around without trust for this, or without trust that there is an answer for this. And
Mm,
I think what changes is now, mm, who am I? The answer is I am. So everything is fine. So I don't have to be afraid that I will never find the answer for this,
mm,
because I still am. So or I already am. And yes, I know everything what I do. Okay, I could say I am a psychologist. I love to work with young adults and on their family patterns and with our inner children. I could say I am a woman who loves to make sports or do crazy things like parachute or go snorkeling and so on. I could say everything, and I'm a funny person, and I'm a kind person, and I all of that. But I think I have now the trust that I'm a spiritual um, human, and that I am. It's more
wow.
than, yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. It's really beautiful. Thank you, Anne. We have a question from the floor. I'm just going to ask this on behalf of Simon. She says, I have a question and I would like to go with the flow, but if my partner does not protect our bond and I do not feel safe, what should I do? Judy, would you like to take this question? The question is, I would like to go with the flow, but if my partner does not protect our bond and I do not feel safe, what should I do?
Well, at least thank you for your how do you say this?
Vulnerability.
Thank you,
Vulnerable.
Christina. It's a
Open up
live
yourself
session,
to,
and
yes.
it's a huge question.
Mm-hmm,
I can say that I sometimes I feel the same, that
mm-hmm,
uh, in my head it feels like, or I think my partner is not as much into the relationship as I do.
mm-hmm,
But then I remember myself, how do I know? Is this real? Is this something I make up in my head? Is it here or is it here? And the only thing to know before act is communicate. Show him or her what you feel and what you need, and keep true to yourself. And you only can take choices for yourself and not for him or her. So be true to yourself, take the choices you need, and don't fool yourself. And then I hope the connection will be as you want it.
Thank you, Judy. And I hope this answered the question. Please continue if you have any question. But Judy, let's talk a little bit about the communication, because you did mention before Awaken the Divine, you were looking for love and also attention, because
Mm-hmm.
you're growing up, you don't really have that, and that also creates some problems with your loved ones as well. And you did say that there is a shift that you observe, or there's a change you observe after the awaken with your loved one and with your partner. If in
Mm-hmm.
the context of communication, what is that change
Yeah.
before and after?
Well, I thought it was in between my partner that sometimes we didn't feel the connection. But
Mm,
during the ATDY, I recognized it wasn't my partner. It was me shutting my heart and my my 100% unconditional to him. And this is something that I need to work for 24 hours a day, because it doesn't um, it doesn't flow itself. I see and I trust and I'm convinced that you need to work both for it. And if you do your part, then the energy will be flowing towards your partner. And then in the end, if it's meant to be, then it comes together, and the bond is enough, and you feel it.
Wow. I thank you, Judy. I hope this add-ons to the question that Simin have asked. And question, Simin, do drop a text if you hear this second part that I help to clarify a little bit or dig a little bit stories of the real people, real stories, real journey, and real experiment that Judy and Anne have actually walked through. So to all the to this to two beautiful ladies, what would be your last takeaway to our audience on the theme, the journey back to yourself? Your last takeaway to the audience. Anne, would you like to go first?
Okay. Okay. I think it's we are not only biology, and we are not only psychology and not only social humans. The big thing that it's so important for us is that we are also spiritual. We are spirituality, and if we connect everything, um, biology, psychology, social, and spirituality inside of us, we are complete, and that makes us whole. And never forget your spirituality, because that's the yeah that's how answers come from, and that's our um uh where we came from. I think that's where we came from, and so it's so important to connect this into your daily life, not only on a workshop, not only on a journey. When you are traveling, it's so important to do and have this connection every day in your life and every moment. Never forget.
And Anna, can I just ask one question on behalf of the audience? This connection that you talk about, this connection with our soul, with our spirituality, with our spirit, with our inner self, and you mentioned that to connect on a daily basis. What are the benefits of me connecting with it?
Yes. Um, yeah, the benefit is you, when you start, close your eyes and dive into yourself, and then you start to connect with yourself. And that's what I was searching for. I don't belong to something or to others, and
Mhm.
now I belong to myself, because I know I'm spiritual. I'm spirit, and this is where or what I belong to, and
And
that
that gives
makes
you,
me that gives me the chance to walk around with the feeling I'm whole, I'm complete, and have a deeper connection to everything I do or everybody I meet.
in a more layman term, would you say that it gives you the confidence, and this confidence is from inside?
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Anne. How about you, Judy? What would be your last takeaway?
Be more conscious and listen, feel, and uh, look around you, because life is so beautiful. You just need to be aware of it.
And Judy, one more question for you. You did mention in our opening that in the past you did not know you always have a choice. You don't have the tools to practice the choice. So now, would you agree that Awaken the Divine You given you tools, and it's practical tools for you to make daily choices that is
Yeah,
close and dear to your heart?
you always have a choice.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. And to all our viewers, if you have any other question, please continue to pour it in, because we are still able to take it, even though our live finished. I'll say thank you to Judy and Anne. I'll put you back to the backstage for the moment. Please don't go. And at the same time, I would like to share a little bit about Awaken the Divine You program that is going to happen on the 15th of May to 21st of May in Kuala Lumpur at the Golden Space, Malaysia. Right. And of course, the details you can actually contact, and everything is published on our website. But today we are going to share with you something that we have not talked to anyone about. It is we are having this special weekend. Why is it not out? I need help to pull that slide out. It just doesn't seem to work today for me. Okay, Awaken to Divine You International Certification Life Transformational Self-Realization and Success in Life program. It is non-religious, it is universal, and we are doing a weekend special, 3 days, 15 to 17 May, which costs you only 4,395.60 cents net in Ringgit Malaysia. If you would like to experience what Judy and Anne have experienced all the way in Vienna, you don't have to fly there, because we are having it in Southeast Asia in this month, 15 to 17 May. And I'm sure that our admin have published, it is actually a 7 days program from 15 to 21st, but we are doing a weekend special for 3 days for those who are curious and have a bit of curiosity to try it out. Let me just show you day one. What do you learn during day one? Can I get our admin to help me to do that? Today, my hand will be tied. So day one, we will focus on meditation and beyond workshop. Especially, it's important for those who have never practiced meditation before. You don't have to worry, because Master Umesh, the principal of Awaken the Divine You, as well as the founder of the Golden Space, is going to guide you the proper meditation fundamentals, techniques, and tools. And all this information are published on our website, which our admin have just put it up on the comment. And of course, day one, these are all the things, and not limited to this only: how to connect to your third eye, how to enhance your intuition. Like what Judy and Anne have said, you always have a choice, but how you practice using the tools is to enhancing your intuition and attract abundance in your life. So let's go to day two and day three. What would you learn in day two and day three? It is something beyond and of course deeper. Day two and day three, we call it a foundation level. You will start your own basic level of self-discovery, understanding general life and tools required for a balanced life. If you feel what Judy have shared with you is very important, what Anne have shared with you, who am I? Why are we on earth this lifetime? Don't worry, because Master Umesh will guide you through practical exercises, and of course connecting to your inner spirit self being, understand your inner self and outer self. There's much more positive psychology application, how to make correct choices consciously, and this is something that Judy keep mentioning about. So these are all the 3 days. Let's go back to the pricing again of the Awaken the Divine You 3 days. So if you have any question, do let us know. You are always welcome to join and contact us, or even leave a comment if you want to find a way out of your current life, or if you are trying to understand what spiritual is all about. Awaken the Divine You maybe, and definitely is, the program that you would like to consider, because it is a life transformational program. It is not just any motivational workshop. It is a program that truly helps us to connect back to who we are, understand that connection of our soul, and also the combination of body, mind, soul. With that, I'll say thank you to all our audience and also all the questions that have been flowing in. And I'll say goodbye. And this is a monthly Real People, Real Stories. And we will see you next round in June. Bye bye.